everyone. Yeah, you're right. My name is Dariusz Koc, and I'm from Android Technical Support team from Samsung Electronics. Today, I would like to introduce to you a variety of useful features of Samsung Pen SDK. In this presentation, I will start off by explaining the Pen SDK. Second, I will talk about the main features that will make your application new and special. Third, I will tell you about the installation of the SDK and technical support. Lastly, we'll have some time to wrap up the presentation. Let's talk about the Pen SDK. Okay. The Pen SDK facilitates development by providing various APIs and classes for writing, drawing, like text editing field, adding an image, object, or image processing, and signature recognition. Also, this SDK allows you to add various features of Pen to your application. We can hover events, known as AirView, or multi-window features that lets user run multiple Pen apps at the same time on one screen. The perfect combination of the Galaxy Note and the excellent hardware and specialized software for the Pen secure a perfect environment where you can easily create multiple types of applications. Now, let's talk about those type of applications that we can develop when we take advantage of the Pen. The first thing that comes to mind is probably the graphics, memo, and planner application. To go a little bit further, you can also think about the games, use precise coordinates of gestures, SNS applications, and that let you share content that you draw with the Pen. Note-taking, educational applications, and business-to-business applications. This is not the first time that the Pen has been introduced to you. It was introduced during the Galaxy Note release event at IFA in September 2011, with many features added in subsequent versions, like animation extension, multi-window, yes, and many other that I will touch upon later in this presentation. Okay. Insert video also is possible. Now I would like to discuss the main features of the Pen SDK. With the Pen SDK, what can we do? Let's talk about the Pen user experience. With the Pen SDK, you can basically check various things through the API. For instance, you can check the current operation status of the Pen, input coordinates, information, and pressure. To give you an example, as you can see on the screen, you can apply different settings to pen input and hand input also, as you could see on the next slide. Here's the first one for the pen input. And for the hand input, we have the eraser. Okay. Moreover, you can not only specify drawing settings, but also replace given touch input method with other one. Yes. What we have already seen in this presentation. Okay, let's move further. By utilizing Pen technologies, you can check information such as the coordinates of the Pen, even when the tip of the pen is slightly apart from the screen, meaning when it's not touching the screen. If you have Galaxy Note 1 and at least the Note platform ICS, and change the hovering menu of the setting from off to on, you can see the hovering pen icon. This icon was originally intended to guide users to indicate precise coordinates before the pen touches the screen. But it can be used for various other purposes as well. You can see the hovering pen icon change according to the movement of the pen. Hovering events can be easily handled using the Pen hover listener, where, for example, in the onHover method, we can implement pop-up menu with the information about the currently selected image. The Pen SDK supports checking the side button of the Pen. You could use this feature when calling auxiliary menus or context menu pressed by developers. What you need is only implement the SPen onTouchListener method from sCanvas class. Additionally, you can use it on hover mode, in other words, when the pen is not touching the screen. Here, we need to implement SPen hover listener, also from sCanvas. Exactly. First one is on hover button down, and second method is on hover button up. Okay. Let's now move to the demo that will introduce to you by Kamil Grondis.
Hi, my name is Kamil, and I'm here to demonstrate you some of the great features of Pen SDK. Let's begin from starting a Photodesk application. So here is a great example of implementation on hover event. So when I put the pen over the image, I can see more details about it. I can even click the side button in order to roll over the menu, where, for instance, I can rotate the image. Another example of Pen SDK feature is a possibility to check whether the user is using a pen or a finger during the drawing and assign the different action for it. Okay, this is all for the first part of the demo. Thank you.
Thank you, Kamil. Now, let me talk about the new exciting feature, which is called multi-window. With the excellent CPU performance and widescreen of our latest devices, such as Galaxy Note 8, Galaxy Note 10, and Galaxy Note 2, we adopted multi-window technology to provide you a new user experience. This technology is a brand new concept in the mobile environment, as it helps multiple apps run on one screen at the same time and facilitates data sharing between them. In order to run multiple apps simultaneously, yes, the user can select freestyle mode when the device is equipped with the big screen. It lets you adjust the size of the location of multiple windows easily. The split mode splits the screen and helpful for interaction between the applications. In order to register to your app to the tray, you need to add a few settings to the Android manifest XML file using metadata tags. So, set a value of a multi-window support metadata to true. Find the main activity and its intent filter. Add the multi-window launcher category. And to set the image for the app icon displayed in the tray, you need to modify manifest as you can see in the screen. Okay. Support for data transfer using the drag and drop allows for intuitive data sharing between running applications. In order to do it, you need to handle long click event within the view where the drag begins. When the transferring data using clip data, various types such as text, URI, and intents can be used to begin dragging the data. So use the view start drag function. And please remember to register on long click listener in the view that receives the long click event. When you're dropping data, you need to implement onDrop function from multi-window drop listener. The data received in the event can be identified and handled according to the data type within the onDrop handler. And the data received in the event can be identified and handled according to the data type within the onDrop handler. So please also remember to set onDrop listener. Okay. Instead of capturing the entire screen, you can use the SPen Easy Clip feature, which captures only on the selected region, as you can see here right now. Yes. With easy drag and drop, easily add images to apps that use S Pen. And now, let me introduce for one more time the Camille that will show you this in a real application in Autodesk.
Now I will show you multi-window in action. So let's bring some application on the screen. And Autodesk. Okay, so thanks to one of the feature of Pen SDK, I can easily drag and drop object between the application. But first I will create the new node. Oh, sorry about it. Okay, as I said, thanks to one of the Pen SDK feature, I can drag and drop the object between the applications. And because it's S-Node application, I can, of course, change the size of the image. Rotate it. And, of course, add some description. I can even crop a fragment of the screen. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Okay, so I can even crop a part of the screen and share it with the other application. Okay, thank you.
Let's go back to the presentation. Let's move now to the next core feature of the SDK I'm excited about. I mean, content creation feature. The Pen SDK provides a canvas view, pen settings view, and the eraser settings view pop-up windows. In a canvas view, you can start drawing without going through any complicated states. All you need to do is to register in the layout of the application. In the pen settings view, you can easily change the pen types, thickness, and color to be used in drawing. In the eraser setting view, you can use the eraser thickness feature and the eraser all feature. You can also undo and redo. The Pen SDK lets you access basic drawing features that use the S Pen right from your application. You need to do it to enter a couple of short lines of code. Besides the basic drawing, the Pen SDK provides feature for zooming in the canvas, moving the canvas, and editing backward images, as well as the feature related to animation, all throughout the drawing process. Additionally, it supports the input of external images and text objects, allowing users to adjust the size, rotation angle, and location of image objects entered inside the drawing area. It is also possible to adjust property details of the text object, including font type, size, color, and alignment. In addition to general drawing, the Pen SDK provides various effects. This means you can use image filters to create 33 kinds of image effects. Yes, exactly as you can see here. And also the scratch effect, like in the lottery. Lastly, I would like to talk about some very useful and unique features: signature recognition and voice recognition. Signature recognition is for comparing and verifying saved signature with new signature input to determine if they match. Voice recognition lets you record your voice while drawing and note-taking and animating. A simple example would be recording a lecture in classroom while taking notes. And now, I would like to introduce to you the new features of Pen SDK 2.3. Let's move to the first one. You can now insert video object in a canvas and play it directly from there in order to experience a great edit functions. Yes, we can save everything. And now just play the film. The rearrange object functionality has been introduced. You can now ungroup all the elements, change the order relative to each other. Exactly as we can see right now on the screen. So we can split everything, change the order, and group them back in a single layer. OK. Let's move to the next slide. Now, you can set various gestures as predefined command, like rotate. As what you can see right here, a simple gesture just will rotate your image to right. Also, a simple gesture can rotate your image to the left. To delete image, we need to perform such action like this and say yes. To move to the editor, we just to perform a wave gesture. And then we can move everything to the editor. OK, I think right now it's the best time for a demo by Camille Grandis that he will show you a Moleskine application.
Hello again. The third demo will be very short. I will show you one of the latest features of the new version of Pen SDK. I'm wondering if you still remember it. It is video adding to the canvas. So I will run application that is using this feature. I mean Moleskine application. And here, I can add a movie to the canvas. Of course, I can change the position of the object and change the size of the video. And because it's canvas, I can, of course, add some description to it. And because it's video, I can play it. Oh, sorry. OK, thank you very much. Thank you, Darius.
Thanks, Camille. OK, I would like to add one more thing. If you would like to take advantage of all the applications that you have seen, hotel.com, Moleskine, and Photodesk, we just would like to invite you to the exhibition hall, where you can test all the applications. OK. So far, we have briefly covered several important features of the Pen SDK. So let's look at the development, support, and installation of the Pen SDK. In order to see sample application, go to Developer, then Pen SDK, and Sample tab. Here you can find a variety of high-quality applications with tutorials that shows you the whole creating process. Technical docs you can find going also to the Developer tab, then Pen SDK, and Technical docs. As for the technical support, if you have any SDK-related issues, questions, or comments that you come up with during development, please post them in the Pen SDK forum on the Samsung developer site. On the forum, you can find and share information with developers who use the Pen SDK. You can also post questions about issues and get answers. Let me now wrap up the presentation. The S Pen SDK and S Pen will be continuously adopted in more core Samsung devices, such as the new Galaxy Note 8 that was announced here at Mobile World Congress. And the S Pen SDK will be constantly improved with more powerful and useful features throughout updates. I hope you enjoyed the S Pen SDK presentation. I would be grateful for any feedback. If you have any questions related to S Pen SDK, please meet me in a hall where you can find all the information from me. Thank you very much.